lot of examples like that that are strange. I don't know why, but they use some French words that we don't use. Like, what was that one? I mean, do you know that biscuit is a French word?
French word, okay. French word.
Biscuit. The word biscuit. Do you know what it means?
Biscuits is biscuits.
I know.
We can eat. We can eat.
Why is it called a biscuit? Do you know?
No, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Well, it's a French word.
Okay.
And the bis means twice.
Twice. Two times.
And the CUIT
okay.
is actually the past participle of the verb cook. So what that means is that a biscuit is called twice cooked.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Because you put it in the oven once, and then you let it cool down, and then you put it in the oven again.
Yes.
To make it crisp, so it's great.
Yeah. Just like sandwich, sandwich. Yeah. Two things and then put together. Yeah. Biscuits. Yes. So biscuits is different from cookie. Cookie is only one thing only. Biscuits have two. Yes. Yes.
No, that's not what I mean. That's
no.
not the meaning. No.
Okay.
What I mean is that in this word biscuit, there are two parts.
Two parts.
Bis and kit.
Okay.
So the last part of the word means cooked.
Really? Okay.
So biscuit means twice cooked.
Twice cooked. Okay. Twice cooked. Twice cooked.
That means that they cook it twice. I don't mean that it must have two layers.
Okay.
That's not correct.
Not correct.
It can be just one layer, but
yes.
just that it must be cooked twice. Yeah.
Okay.
How about this one? Do you ever use this term? Fall in the fall?
Oh, never use this. This one seems very modern. Yeah, fall is autumn.
Because the leaves fall off the trees.
Okay. Yeah.
So they call autumn.
Okay. But is this popular used in United Kingdom fall equal to autumn? No.
In America.
Just America. Just America. Because in Hong Kong we have never heard fall is equal to autumn. Yeah. Yeah.
There's another one that always causes problems for British people here.
Okay, very trouble. I know what you in Hong Kong we sometimes have this problem. Yeah, very confused. Yes. Yeah, I know that. Ground floor, yes. Some building first floor is ground floor. And the first floor is the second floor. Stupid. Ground floor.
How about in Chinese?
In Chinese, stupid. First floor is ground floor. Second floor is first floor. Stupid. Yeah.
But that makes sense. That makes sense that you don't use the term ground floor. Like, if you're on the ground floor, that's the first one, right? And if you're on the next one above, that's the second one.
Second one?
This makes sense.
This makes sense? Okay.
I think it makes sense.
Makes sense. I think British is better. I think Hong Kong is better. Yeah, ground floor, you are on the ground floor. The next floor to ground floor is first floor. Yeah, but ground floor is first floor. Stupid. This is my opinion. Yeah. Yes.
How about this one when you drive a car?
Okay.
Gas or petrol in the car?
Petrol. Okay. Petrol.
This is something that I always thought was strange because you don't put gas in the car. You put liquid.
Okay.
Do you know why they call it gas?
No idea why.
From gasoline.
Gasoline. Okay.
Gasoline is another term for petrol. So they make it shorter and call it gas.
Okay, but completely confused, completely different meaning. Gasoline is gasoline. Gas is gas.
Gas is like air.
Yeah.
Gas in the air, right?
Gas is gas. Gas is air. Yes. Yes. Okay.
So they go to the gas station.
Gas station. Okay.
We don't call it a filling station. That's not right. We call it a petrol station.
Petrol station. Yes. Petrol station.
Yeah. This one is wrong. I think that maybe this is written by an American.
Okay. Okay.
So they don't really know British English.
Oh, makes sense.
Think they know.
It seems the right hand side are more accurate.
A bit wrong.
Yes, but right hand side sometimes wrong. Left hand side, American side, he right is correct. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah. What is generator? What is the next one? Generator. Generator, what is this?
Again, I think they've got it wrong, because a generator is a machine that creates electricity.
Okay.
Generates electricity. So, for example, if let's say you do something in a field, you want to do some work, but there's no plug socket, then you need power. Then you use petrol, you put petrol into the machine, and you start the machine, and then you can plug something into it as a generator. But a dynamo is different, because a dynamo is, for example, I don't know, maybe when you were a child, you had a bicycle. Did you ride bicycle when you were a child?
Yes, of course. Bicycle.
Do you remember when we were young, we had bicycles, I don't know about you, but in England we had bicycles with the light on the front of the bicycle is powered. When you cycle the bicycle, you power the light. So you have the wheel going round, and on the wheel you have something connected to the wheel, so that when you pedal the bicycle, the wheel moves another wheel, and that sends electricity into the light. That's called a dynamo. So I think they're wrong here to say generator and dynamo. Right? There are some. Let me share something else with you, because I want you to. I want to also talk about your topic that you shared, but let me just show you. I have. These are things I really don't know. This is totally new to me. I'll share this with you. This one is a list of Australia.
Australia, okay,
And
Australia.
There's so many words here that I don't know.
Okay.
They show on the right side is the Australian English.
Okay.
I really don't know all these.
Okay.
There are some that I can see I know. Like, for example, some of them are easy. They just this is classic style.
Okay.
Of Australian English. Okay, these two examples here are classic examples of Australian English.
Okay.
They take the word and
Okay.
they make it shorter and with a very Australian sound. They put an O on the end. So afternoon is arvo, and aggressive is aggro. They do it a lot. I mean, here there's a word I don't know here. Angry is burko. I don't know that either. There are some that we use in English as well, British English, like alcohol, grog, and booze. We use the word booze quite a lot. But they quite a lot. You see this one, they call a banana a nana. And as far as I'm concerned, that's children's language. But you see so many with an O on the end, carpe duco. I don't know why duco. And a chicken is a chook. They basically just made the words, a lot of the words are shorter. And they very strange language actually. An English person is called a pom.
Why?
I think
Negative word. I think this is negative word. I think.
maybe
Yeah.
they don't really have much respect for British people.
Yes. Yes. It seems. Although I don't know what it is, but POM not nice. I think.
I'm not sure that it's so bad. I'm not sure that one is so bad. I think it might come from the fact that we eat a lot of potatoes.
Potato.
And
okay.
a pomme,
Yes.
a potato in French,
Okay.
is called an apple of the ground. So the French people call potatoes apple of the ground, and pomme is short for the French word.
Okay.
So I think they call us pommes because we eat a lot of potatoes.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad meaning, but they don't really particularly like British people in Australia. English people and Australian people, really, we're not quite the same. We're very different. Because the Australians' history, right?
Come from the prisoner of the English. I just know the 200 in the Victoria ages. The British people, the British prisoner, were sent to Australia. Yeah. So the great grandfather of the nowadays Australia are prisoner. This is the truth. This is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're criminals basically.
Yeah.
So that means that they come from, well, maybe not all of them, because some of them went there.
A significant portion. Yes.
Correct.
But we cannot account it now. We cannot count now. Yeah. But significant portion.
No.
Yes.
Of course, I mean, the people who come from Australia now,
yes,
of course, they are not criminals.
Yes.
But it's just that they have that history that they come from those people. So, they have this.
200 years ago, 200 years ago, the prisoner from Britain, were sent to Australia. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, for isolation. Yes.
But also they didn't treat the local people nicely at all. Like in New Zealand, they have some bad history with the locals, but it's not so bad. In America, in Australia, they really treated the locals badly. There are not very many indigenous, what do you call, like Yungoyman, like the original real Australian people from Australia before. Now they're all alcoholics.
All alcoholic.
They're really in a bad way because they used to be very close to the land. They lived very close to the land, and they moved around a lot, and they took their cattle with them, But then the Australian people took over the country, white people took over the country, and then they made it so that there were reservations. Do you know what reservations are?
No, what it is?
The same in America. A reservation is, like when you go to a restaurant.
Okay.
You call the restaurant before and say, I'd like to reserve a table for 5 people.
Okay.
Right? That word reservation. But we also use this word to mean a place that is put aside for a group of people. So, for example, the country is this big, and then you make a small area like this and say that the local people can live in that area. We live in this area, and the local people can have this little bit of land here. So they didn't know how to do that. The local people didn't know how to live like that. They weren't used to living like that. So they actually had to give up their way of life. And they just became very angry, and they got treated very badly by the locals. Most of them got killed, or they got put in prison, beaten up. And so there's this very bad feeling between the real local Australian people and the white people there. It's not nice. It's not nice to see. That's why I have no interest in going to Australia, actually. It's one country I have no interest in going to. I'm sure it's beautiful, but I don't really like the people from there. I don't like that style of way of living to go to a country and then treat all the local people very badly. The British people did it as well in many countries, but the Australians basically killed all the locals because they were a bunch of criminals, basically. But this list here is strange to me. There are so many things that I don't know, you know. There are some things that we have in English, in British English as well. But there are some that are just, I've never heard of it. Like a horse is a neddy. I didn't know that. And information is oil. Quite strange, right?
Quite strange. But sometimes in China, in Cantonese, we call money is a rice. Have you heard this? Money, okay.
Rice, I haven't heard rice. I heard water.
Water, yeah, same. Okay. Money can be the rice, can be the water. Yeah, rice and water. Yeah. Yes, because
those are the basics.
Basic thing. Yeah, basic. Yeah.
Do you know what it is in English?
No, wait.
Bread.
Okay. How to spell it?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Bread. 面包啦，面包。
Okay. Bread. Okay, bread. Okay, bread.
Because for us, bread was always one of the basic foods.
Basic
If
foods.
you have bread and water, you can live, right?
Okay. So money in English. Yeah, so money in English can be a bread. Okay. Money in Cantonese,
Not
bread.
water.
bread, but also
Bread.
bread. Okay. We are water. We are rice. What kind rice?
How would you use rice? How do you use rice in a sentence? 有冇飯啊? Is it like that?
米 not 飯米米啊米米係啊 not 飯 rice 米啊嘛米
You
and
might say to someone, or
before
rice,
cook
is it like
yeah
that?
有冇米你有冇米啊有冇米啊係啊有冇米
Do you use that?
Yes, sometimes, yeah. We always say that. We always say that. Yeah. 有冇米啊？哦，有冇米啊
Oh, see, okay.
？Have money?
You might say to your wife, you check with your wife, you need some money, you have more money, something like that, do you?
Sometimes. Yes, sometimes. Yes. Sometimes. Yes. Sometimes. Not sometimes. Usually, common. Actually, common.
More than water?
More than water. More than water. Actually, more than water.
Didn't know that. Okay.
Yes.
I thought water was the common. By the way, we have to sign in again in a few minutes.
Okay.
To let you know, okay? Let's change our topic.